Good morning everyone and thank you very much to the Associação de Lisboa de Dança Desportiva. So today we are going to speak about dancing, of course, and we will make a beautiful video for you. The subject we are going to speak
is the 9 body position from man and lady towards each other. And our name is Benedetto Ferruggia and Claudia Köehler, and today we are going to show you all the 9 positions.
So first we are going to show you them statically, so in place. So now I take a position with my partner Claudia, and this is something that you can practice with someone, maybe also with your sister or with your mother. So we show you now the 9 position that we have, 8 plus 1, which is the outside partner, are as follows. Right to right position is when my partner is exactly in my right side, and the contact we have is exactly here in the lower part and here in the more upward part. And then we have the position together. Very simple. The basic position is a very simple and basic position. After, we are going to develop many other positions and many 3D dynamic action through figures. Okay, so the closed position is a basic position, and then we are going to develop with many other figures.
Every time we are going to change a position, like Benedetto already mentioned, we start from this basic position. We are going to change the position and we will come back to this exactly basic position like in the beginning.
So, we are going to show you now the second position, which it is the promenade position. The promenade position is when my partner and myself being together, for the man rotating the hips to the left, again, and the lady rotating the hips to the right, we are going to a promenade position. Okay? Every time I'm going forward, so for the man, with his face going forward, is going to show a promenade position.
As you could see from our position, we are having a kind of V shape in this specific position. So what does it mean, the V shape? My connection of the lady towards the man is a connection from my left groin to his upper part of the leg of the right side. So what is very important in this position, like we said before, we are going to start from a basic position. As Benedetto mentioned, we are going to open our hips, but what is very important, the upper part must remain as close as possible. So the V shape you can see from the feet and the hips, but as more as I'm going towards the upper part has to stay as close as possible to remain together in the couple. And we are going to move outside of this V position.
The exercise that you can do in order not to have this distortion is as follows. Together or separate into a ball, rotating the hips without moving the arms, rotating the hips without moving the arms, rotating the hips without moving the arms. So this is the normal problem.
We are going to have a distortion in the upper part as soon as we are not able to distinguish the lower part from the upper part, which later on we will describe in other exercises how to do properly in order not to have any distortion in the body and to maintain a clear shape in the upper part.
Now we are going to jump to a wing position. So the wing position is a position where the lady from right to right position is slipping to my left side. So the contact from right to right, right side of the man, right side of the lady, goes to the left side of the lady and left side of the man. And this position is quite difficult because we have to move without moving the arms in this position. So the shape is going to be for the man to the right and for the lady to the left.
To the left. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rotate the upper part and without the hips, so again to distinguish the lower part from the upper part, I'm going to rotate my upper part away from the lower part, and I'm going to have the shape, as Benedetto said, towards the left in order to be accomplished with my partner.
Later we are going to speak about the body action, but now we speak only about the position that we can have and the position that we are going to show you in a little choreography that you can practice at home as well, or in a little space. So,
the wing position, as Benedetto said, which we will later on see as well in our choreography, is a position but also a figure. So please don't confuse the two things. We have a wing position and a figure that is called wing.
So we can name these positions wing position, or we can name this a wing figure. But this is not so important. At the moment it's very important to know the position of the center.
And therefore the contact from the man towards the lady and the opposite. Around.
Now we are going to jump from the basic position, so right to right. We did promenade position, right to left, lady. Then we did the wing position. Now we are going to do the outside partner position, the last one. So we did already 4 out of the 9 position, and we will continue later with the other positions. And so the next one is the outside partner. The outside partner is when the man and the lady are still right to right in position, but the man is going to go outside partner. So instead of walking inside right to right position, or backward, right to right position, we are going to go to make for the man a rotation to right in order to go outside partner. Now I come back, and now again a rotation in order that the lady goes outside partner. So we have still a right to right position, but the man is going to go outside with the feet, and the lady as well, in order to show and to make this outside partner position.
What is very important in the outside partner position, due to the fact that we still have the right to right position, to have the couple together, we are going to have a very specific foot placement. In order to have the outside partner position correct, the foot placement will go from a usual 2-track position to a 1-track position for each of us. So the man will have a 1-track position, and myself as a lady will have a 1-track position. What means the 1-track position? Maybe Benedetto can show very clear.
If you see my feet, they follow 2 lines, 2 separate, distinguished lines.
For the lady, of course, as well. It doesn't matter if we are going forward or backward. So this is the usual position that we are going to have when we have a basic position. We are going to work in a 2-track position. Forward and backward. When we are going to change and we are going to go to an outside partner position, we are going to rotate the upper part again a little bit towards the right, and we are going to move our feet from this 2-track position to a 1-track position. In order, when we are going to dance together, to still have the possibility to maintain our centers together. The lady is going to do the same. So when I'm going to rotate my upper part, now I'm going to go into a 1-track position, going backward or going forward.
So now, as we showed you already, the close position, the promenade position, the wing position, the outside partner position, we are going to show you a little choreography of waltz that you can practice at home. We will dance this choreography. Maybe the cameraman can move around. Thank you. And we are going to show you this first fluently. As you could see, and now we will do this little choreography slowly. We did a natural turn, we did an impetus, we did a wing, we did a chassé to the right, outside change into a natural turn. So now we are going to show you slowly, and our cameraman will follow us around to show you the figures that we are going to dance with a very clear explanation about what is going to happen in our center. So, our cameraman, please, would be nice if we will move in this position. So now we are going to show you the natural turn where we have a right to right position. Now we are going to show you an impetus where it's going to go into promenade position. Now we are going to show you a wing step and wing position. Now we are going to do a chassé to the right, where we go again back to the right to right position. Now we are going to do an outside partner position, as we said before. Now we are going to close again into a natural turn, into closed position. So, as you can see, the step that we did allow us to show and to practice and to feel these four positions we mentioned now.
What we are going to describe now is what has to happen in your bodies in order to change fluidly from one position to the other without creating any gapping or any distancing from each other. So what is very important in the standard dances is that when we are going to change from one position to the other, the bodies must remain together as much as possible. That's why it's very, very difficult, of course, to change from one position to the other without having any of these disturbing factors. So, we are going to start from the beginning. I will show you the very important moment when we are going to change what has to happen in your body. When we are going to do the first three steps of the natural turn, there is no change of the position, so it's quite easy. The first difficult moment is going to happen after the first three steps of the natural turn, when we are going to change, like Benedetto said before, to the promenade position, where we have to have this rolling action of our bodies to each other to go from the closed position right to right to the promenade position, right side of the man to the left side of the lady. So, closed position right to right. Still closed position, closed position, closed position, promenade position. So what has happened in our body? Benedetto has rotated the upper part and myself has rotated the lower part in order to change. We're going from this promenade position to the wing position. We close again back and going to go to the left position. So Benedetto has rotated the upper part and myself as well to change to the wing position. We stay in the wing position, we are going to close. And we are going to go outside partner. So what Benedetto has done, he has rotated the hips and myself has rotated the hips to go to the outside partner position. We're going to close again. We rotate the bodies back to go to the closed position. Now we are going to start the 1, 2, 3 of a natural turn in an outside partner position where we rotate the upper part and we come back to the complete closed position. Later on, as Benedetto said, because we are going to do other videos for you dancers, we are going to show you the exercises that you have to do at home in even a very little space, which you can exercise your body in order to change fluidly in these positions to each other.
So the last thing we are going to speak about, when we speak about togetherness, center and this position, we are going now to show you the mistake that normally we can do when we dance the standard dances. And the mistake is that between my partner and myself shouldn't be a gap in this way, or a big distance between us. So you shouldn't see this space, but should be always together. Now we are going to show you again with a mistake, showing you wrongly this choreography in the contact with the hips. So if our cameraman can follow us closer, so you can see from this part if we are going to make a big gap or not. Now I'm going to show you the mistake that normally we can do. As you can see, of course, very exaggerated, there is no contact between us. So to be in contact, we need to know the figures, we need to know the position of the center, and we need to know very, very clear that we have to hold each other, especially for the men, very tight, strongly with the arms, in order to provide a sure and position for the lady, and a sure lead that the man has to provide to our partner, like leading a car. So very strong, taking the steering wheel and drive my sportive or elegant car. So very important to have this contact together, very important to know the figures, very important to know the change of center that are possible in our body.
Exactly. And therefore, very important to know the body action, which we are going to show you in the next video. We would like to show you one more time the correct version. We will count during this version also the steps, and also we are going to count also the music, in order that later on you can practice it when you have a bigger space together with your partner fluidly. Ready? Preparation step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And now we are going to show you this very nice choreography with the music. So, now I think that the first part of the lecture is done. We are going to show you later the next choreography, which can be in tango, in order that you can also practice all the other 5 positions. And then we will continue with the last video, speaking about the body action that today we dance in the modern ways in standard dances.
Thank you very much for your attention from myself and my partner Benedetto.
See you later. Bye.
Bye bye.